Yet another somewhat stressful episode of Black Lightning. So I'm here for Black Lightning Season 3, Episode 7. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, well, welcome back. Now, y'all, like I said, Black Lightning in 911 on Fox, they're having your girl's blood pressure up high. Like, I cannot. And a little bit of Watchmen because of what they got going on over there. It's like it's so many twists and turns. But we here for Black Lightning. Now, Grace, she has been shifting all day and she can't control it. And I'm like, how did Grace become a shapeshifter? Was she a green light baby? Was, she taking green light? Did somebody inject her with it? Like, y'all tell me below because I do not remember. How is it that Grace is a shifter? Was she exposed to green light or anything like that? Y'all let me know. But, Anissa's there and Shauna's there to calm her down with the soothing sounds of nature. But, like, Grace is like, the ASA, they're knocking on people's door to find metas. And what if they come here looking for me? Odell and the creepiness is what he is was already here looking for you and found me. And I was, like, shaped as you. Like, what's going to happen to me? Like, I'm going to be put in, like, seclusion like your mom and daddy was. But, yeah, so. And on top of that, Anissa hasn't got her powers back, so it's not like she can just sneak off and, like, get Grace out of, Freeland. But, like, Grace out of Freeland, how's that going to help with Grace, shifting all the time? That's not going to be good because the ASA is just going to go around and find her out there. I don't know. Now, I don't know why Gambi needed, facial recognition technology to see that was Khalil. Because it was just Khalil without dreads. That's basically all it was. One picture, it was when he was out there cutting up food, shooting. No, that's Spider-Man that does that. Out here zapping people with his, what's it called? Paralyzing needles. And the other one was when he was fighting with Anissa. It's just that one had dreads and the one didn't. How is it that I can see and we can see that that's Khalil, but everybody, we need facial recognition technology, and Anissa didn't know it was him? Like, even though it was dark outside, I knew it was him. But anyway, Lynn come in with all kind of attitude, talking about something. You don't respect my work, just like Jefferson. Like, first of all, ain't nobody say we didn't respect your work. I'm going to need you to calm down, boo-boo. And Gambi wants her to sneak into the ASA's building so he can get a little information of, seeing this, if this is Khalil or not. Because, like, last week, he went to Khalil's grave and used his little machine and noticed that the casket was empty. And then his facial recognition, which I don't think he needed, confirmed that was Khalil. But Lynn, she's so hyped up on green light, she not paying attention. And I was hoping that Gambi would have looked in her eyes and seen that her pupil was dilated. But he didn't. He don't notice that Lynn acting crazy. Child, y'all, I knew Odell wasn't dead, and I'm mad about that because, one, I wanted him to have a gruesome death. Like, I wanted him to die. I was happy if he died, but I was like, I wanted something different. I wanted, Black Lightning to lightning him. I wanted Jen to get on the lightning. I wanted Anissa to, okay, this is how I wanted it. Now that I thought about it. Black Lightning on this side, Jennifer on this side, using their lightning powers, lifting him up. But they at a distance. Anissa is over here thunderclapping. Hope that's not too loud. On him. Gambi and one of his many technology devices is on him. And Khalil, back to knowing that he's Khalil. Like, slowly putting, like, throwing his poison at him, but like in small doses, so it don't kill him right away, but it's gonna kill him like over the course of like 2 weeks. And I guess like Grace can come in and just scratch him right quick. Yeah, that I would have been happy with something like that. Now, do I think I'm going to get that? No. Him just getting shot, I was like, no, he too evil to die. And I was right. He is alive. So Agent Gray is in charge now. Now, Jennifer hops in the car assuming it is him because, like, we not really finna go tell Jennifer that Odell's been shot and he's out of commission because, like, not being shady, but who is Jennifer? Like, you a child, you don't need to know all these information. But she looks and says, oh, I'm in the wrong car. Sorry. Angel Gray was like, Odell, he was shot, so I'm in charge right now. And immediately she want to go and attack whoever attacked him. I'm like, girl, remember, this is the man who had your mom and daddy locked up for 31 days. The person who has a town on lockdown. Nobody in, nobody out. There's curfews. They swooping up people left and right. Tavon then got killed in the process of this. Yeah. Why are we so ready to fight on his behalf? I don't know. But she says she needs some information on Jace. Like, she lies and says, well, me and Odell was talking about this. But if he didn't, speak this to you, then I don't feel comfortable telling you. She lied because old girl was like, oh, snap. So Odell out here telling you information. Y'all got stuff going on. But he not telling me. Okay, I got you, boo. That's how she was going. Now, Henderson wants Jefferson to come on and be on the side of the resistance. He just doesn't know what side he's on. Like, you seem like you working with the ESA. And he was like, Henderson is mad because Black Lightning defused a bomb that he had set up. He's like, innocent people could have been got killed. There was children around. He's like, some people may get killed in the crossfire. But he's like, oh, so you a double agent now. You out here been acting like this for the last 30 days. And he was like, we not going to sit here and compare you lying to me for 30 years as me lying to you for 30 days. We not finna do that, boo-boo. We not going down that road. I know you not finna compare this. I'm like, So Anissa has to humble herself and ask Black Lightning to get Grace out of Freeland because she can't control her shifting powers. And she's scared she's going to get caught by the ASA. And I was like, I don't know how safe she is going to be out there in the real world if she is turning from a grown woman to a little girl to a tiger, leopard, in the cat family animal. I forgot what she shaped. It was a leopard. Yeah, it was a leopard. Yeah. And she turned into a leopard every time you turn around. Like, she tells him she can't do it because she still heard from when she was trying to get Tavon out of Freeland. Like you asked. She had to do that like you asked. To really hit it in there. But he didn't even pick on, like, you still hurt. But this happened days ago. How come your powers didn't work on you? Like, I'm granted, she has to hold her breath so she doesn't get hurt. But you can't be fighting and holding your breath all that time. You're going to get a little bit hurt. But he hasn't noticed that she's not healing like she usually does. Well, not so much healing, but, she didn't got hurt in the process of fighting. And he didn't check that. I did, but he didn't. Now, Lynn finds out that Khalil's alive. His memories are still intact, in a file somewhere in his mind. But, this is not the Khalil. So she wakes him up, and he runs down all the jobs he's done. Now, mind you, Uncle Gam, he's standing right there, and he's looking like, okay, this is not good. This looks like Khalil. It sounds like Khalil, but it sounds like Khalil in a robotic type of matter-of-fact way. And he lets him know, I was assigned to kill Blackbird. I killed my mama. He didn't say my mama. He said the mama's name. I killed Michelle. I've done this, that, and the third. And they was looking like, oh, snap. So Gammy says she needs to kill him. He's like, I've lost 14 kids. I'm not going to lose another one. You need to stop before I get you arrested and all that stuff. I'm like, first of all, I'm going to need you to calm all the way down. Gabby, again, you didn't see that her eyes was people dilated. Now, when she was in the lab earlier, I almost thought that her eyes looked kind of greenish. Now, I don't know if that was my TV or was that they lab because old dude, the suck-up dude, kind of looked like his eyes was green. But her eyes looked kind of messed up. I'm like, Gabby, you ain't noticed that her eyes, her pupils is dilated? You don't notice she acting all fidgety and not like herself? Black Lightning is getting the kids out of Freeland, and the ASA shows up, and he got to get his Black Lightning on, and does that to do the little Black Lightning ball to save all the kids, and he takes most of them out. But Grace runs off scared, and like one of the ASA dudes follows her, and that was not a good idea for him because he ended up getting ate up by her in leopard form. Now, I don't think he would have been so much safe there because I think everybody there died. So yeah, that wasn't good. But he got eaten up by leopard, Grace in leopard form. And she tells him that, and this is lucky to have a dad like you. And he's like, how do you know it's me? Well, yeah, my leopard sense it stays with me any form I in, and I remember what you smell like, Mr. Pierce. I ain't gonna tell nobody. And I just knew somebody was gonna be off in the distance and heard that he is Black Lightning. So Khalil, he out here in the process of killing his sparring partner, and he's not killing him in the sense of, yeah, well, that is Spider-Man. What can I do for Khalil? Because this is Spider-Man's thing, you know, with the web. So I don't know what my move for Khalil is. You can't just point it. Well, I guess he can just like, yeah, you poison now. But he's not doing that in the traditional sense of how Khalil kills people with like poking you when you down you poison. He is breaking this man's bones. But as he's breaking the man's bones, this right here, when I crack this, that messes up your spleen. When I do that, that messes up your kidneys. First of all, I didn't know that's how it worked. Like I said, I've been out of school for a while. And all the things, knowledge that I had in school, most of that has gone or it's in the back of my head somewhere just locked away until one day I'll be like, oh yeah, that's what that does. Or that's what that means. But yeah, I was like, oh snap. And as he's in the process of, you know, killing him by breaking his bones and causing organ failure, he gets a message. It's time for him to kill Black Lightning. And I was like, no, you're not. This not what we gonna do. And yes, I clapped on every word. Because we not finna have a fight out between Khalil and Black Lightning. Because Black Lightning, he not finna get hit, getting poked and, you know, poisoned. Like, first of all, how is that working now? Because at first wasn't Khalil, you know, shooting out the darts at people. So how is it now? Is it in his pores? Is it he got like a nail that can retract like Wolverine when he poke you? I need some more clarification on that. Please, somebody let me know. Now, Jen was already over at curly hair dude's house earlier because she want to know what is it about their powers that when they hands touch, it go and it's kind of pretty. He ain't trying to do all that. He just want to know about Dr. Jace. Now, for some reason, I'm thinking Dr. Jace is his mama. I don't know why I'm thinking that. And for another odd reason, I'm thinking that Tobias is his daddy. Now, y'all, I don't know why this thought came in my head. I just be having random thoughts and I be just I be out there with my thoughts when I be watching shows. All right, wouldn't that be something if Dr. Jace is his mama and Tobias is his daddy? Wouldn't that be something? I know I'm probably this so far-fetched of the thinking, but I was like, that might be it. But you know, Jen, she didn't have no information to give him at first, but she gets home and, you know, new head, not Dr. Gray, what's her name? Agent Gray, she in charge. Now, I don't know how much better she is to Odell, but, you know, I'm just still waiting on that. You know, Black Lightning, Jen over here, holding him up with that lightning. Anissa, thunder shocking. Khalil poking, Gamby, some kind of device. Who else? Grace, Leopard. I don't know what Lynn gonna do. I guess she can get back at him by like throwing some green light down his throat. So as he's, you know, slowly dying over, I say a 2-month period. He is addicted, but he can't get his fix. That would be a good way for him to die. So yeah. That was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people. You can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already a family member and one of my peoples, well, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.